Well, we are finally here. All right. It took a while, but yeah, we're here. We're very excited to obviously be celebrating our wedding.
Finally to Mr. and Mrs. Coyne. Well, first I should thank you guys for welcoming Joe into the family. I know he can be a handful of times, but you welcomed him with open arms, so thank you.
You know, Joe and Donna, you spent decades creating this young man who was the perfect guy to put up with Katie.
So it's kind of hard to rewrite a speech after you guys have been married for a year. How can I convince Katie you're awesome when you've been living with her? So cat's out of the bag on that one. But I'd like to kind of take this time to talk about a few traits of my brother that I think he's gonna carry throughout their marriage from the years to come. And the first one is that I see my brother as a leader. And not a leader in the sense where he's the captain of an Olympic sports team, but more a leader in the sense that Joe's done everything right his whole life. From whatever he's planned, he's had a vision, and he's never wavered.
At their wedding, it was beautiful. We missed all of you. Father Steve at St. Hilary did a beautiful mass. You know, you two, it is a part of that, got up and lit the unity candle and really identified that you're going to live your life for each other.
When we met recently in preparation for our liturgy today, I asked them, you know, what brought you guys together? And they said, you know, we became friends first. There was a strong friendship during college. Seems like he was a little more excited about her than the other way around, as I hear. But Joe knew he had his eye on the prize, so eventually after graduation, the romance began. And so, since it is your intention to enter into the covenant of holy matrimony, I now invite you to join your right hands and to declare that consent before God and His church.
And I would suggest that if you spend from this moment forward thinking about what's best for the other and what's going to make the other happy, then you guys are going to have a beautiful and wonderful 50, 60, 70 years together.
Dear friends, it gives me great joy to introduce to you, now joined in the sacrament of marriage as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph and Katie Schaefer.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, I'm going to ask you all to take your seats, please. We're going to get started with the introductions. I have to ask a question, though. Is this everybody's first wedding, like, in a year? Is this the first wedding back since, like, last year? Yeah? All right. I figured. I know we're going to have an awesome time, that's for sure.
So Katie and I grew up pretty much as sisters, sharing everything. On family vacations, we would share stories, we would share a bed. I feel lucky that I got to go to school with Katie from our elementary school days at Seton all the way through high school. And I even ran a cross-country season with her. And I noticed Katie was always making friends during the race. she's always been that friendly, caring, really warm personality that people know they can go to. And I think that's very clear and obvious now in her stories as a teacher.
I'm supposed to go tap Joe on the shoulder.
Okay, well,
I'm glad we discussed this beforehand.
yeah, can he move down a little
We're
bit?
just making this up as we go. Okay. Why don't you have to drop it? I'm just going to drop it when you're in place. Are you in place?
Oh, what's up?
You okay?
I know.
That
Ready?
5:50 school alarm was great this morning.
My bad.
She's not even here. How is this happening?
Let's do it. I love it. You're
Party
mobile
time. Super excited everyone's here. Obviously, this last year has been not what you expected. We went through this back and forth a bit and weren't sure if we wanted to do this or not do it, but ultimately we wanted to make sure we get to celebrate with all of you. The love and support we've gotten from everyone here in this room has been incredible through the last year.
Joe and Donna, Colleen and I are so thrilled that you guys all stuck in and hung out with us to help provide this night for these two. I mean, these two are truly two of the world's best people.
I don't know how you guys have gotten through this year, become more of a power couple than I even thought imaginable. I can't think of a more perfect guy to be with Katie.
So Katie, thank you for loving my brother unconditionally. It means the world. Joe, thank you for being the best role model and best big brother I could ever ask for.
So, Sláinte, Prost, and may God continue to bless these two for many decades to come. Thank you all for being here. We love you.